When a student disagrees with a grade you have given them, they may argue with you for a better grade, which can be an intimidating situation. To be prepared for an instance such as this, you can make sure that the syllabus clearly outlines the point values of various assignments, create a grading rubric for each item that you will be grading throughout the semester, and make the rubrics available to the students, and be sure to grade student work carefully and purposefully. The following 3 scenarios are ones that could potentially occur in your classroom.
Good morning, class. How's everyone doing?
Good thing.
Well, I have your tests back today. Why don't you look them over and let me know if you have questions. Welcome.
Yo, teach. What is this? Is this golf? Does the lowest score win?
What's the matter, Stephanie?
What's with all this red pen? I got a C minus?
Those are the same issues you complained about on the last test.
My daddy isn't going to buy me a Mercedes with this grade. I need at least a 2.0.
There may be instances in your classroom where you have a typically inattentive and lazy student that always complains about their poor grades. In this case, hold your ground. Be strong and emphasize the importance of paying attention during class, studying outside of class, and that prompt attendance is necessary. You can also refer back to the syllabus and rubric to show the student the point values of various aspects of the class, including attendance and test grades. It is probably wise to look over the test in the event that you actually did make an error to sustain your credibility. It may also be helpful to have a meeting with this student to discuss particular issues.
Stephanie, I understand you're concerned about the grade you got on this test. So why don't we schedule a meeting so we can discuss your issues further? And at the meeting, we can discuss the grading rubric that I gave the class in the beginning of the semester, as well as we can also discuss your overall performance in class so far. Sound good?
All right.
Okay.
Excuse me, but there must be a mistake.
What's the matter, Cassandra?
I mean, I studied really hard for this test, and I know all of this information. Are you sure I got all of these questions wrong? I mean, you could have made a mistake, right?
Cassandra, you got a 97 on this test. It's the highest score in the class. I don't understand what you're concerned about.
Well, I mean, this test is 5% of my final grade, you see, and there's only 2 more tests this semester. Those 2 tests are another 10%. I already have taken 1 test. That was a 96. This is a 97. According to my calculations, I could get a 95 at best.
Oftentimes, you may encounter students who are perfectionists that strive to get a 100% on everything in their academic lives. In this case, Cassandra is focusing on the 3 points that she missed rather than her outstanding grade. As her TA, it is your job to comfort her and reassure her that she did a great job on the test. You may also refer to the syllabus once again to demonstrate the point values of various class aspects. Calculating their average with them may also help a student like Cassandra feel better about their grade.
Cassandra, I understand your concern. I understand that you're upset about the 3 points I took off, but they were correct. You're a straight A student. Instead of focusing on the 3 points, you will see that actually you did really well. So instead, focus on the rest of the semester. Just do your best in preparing for the next test, and you'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I would still get an A for the semester. And I did get the highest grade in the class. I could always do extra credit. Yeah, I guess it'll be okay.
Okay. Yes, Megan?
Sorry to bother you, Professor, but I just looked over the test, and the points don't seem to add up to the grade you gave me. I think there might be a mistake with grading. I know you're really, really busy, but would you mind just checking it over and seeing if there is a mistake?
In this case, it sounds like Megan has a valid question, and she does not usually question your grading. Her question could very well be a legitimate one, and so it is best to acknowledge this and offer to take her test back to review it a second time and check your grading. If you are to find a mistake in your grading while looking over her test, you should apologize and take responsibility for your grading mistake. Students will most likely not be upset with you for your grading mistake. They will just be appreciative that you took the time to take a second look at their test and make the appropriate adjustments to their grade.
I understand your concern, Megan, so why don't you give me your test, I'll look it over, and I'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome.
Remember, there are effective strategies you can use from the beginning and all throughout the semester so you can handle situations with students who argue for a better grade in the best way possible, such as have a grading rubric so your expectations are clear from the beginning. Open lines of communication with your students so expectations are always clear. Validate students' concerns. Be open about their concerns and anxiety. Mutual respect is important. Treat students as adults and expect the same from them. Remain strong about expectations. Do not waver when students become aggressive. Accept responsibility if you made a mistake in grading. Students will not be angry with you for making a mistake, but will appreciate that you acknowledged your mistake.